Okay, hey Hoynes, it is Big Mama. If you are new here, I'm Big Mama. My husband is Spite Me. We live in Montgomery, Alabama, and welcome to our home. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when we do upload. Here lately it's been hit and miss, but I'm getting better. But yeah, today is a good day. Well, bad day, but good day. I'm out of breath now. We got our half a cow that we had ordered, so I figured I would kind of show y'all what that entails if you order half a cow. We used to always get a whole one. We would feed them out ourselves. I'm completely out of breath. And usually we would have ours taken to Clinton to be processed, and they were full up till, I kid you not, they are booked until June of 2023. People have already got slots picked out for the new calves that haven't even been born yet. So yeah, that tells you something about the food crisis that's going on, like for real. So, but we just got half, and they ask you how you want it. They ask you like how thick you want your steaks, how heavy you want your roast, like if you want a 3-pound roast, how you want your ground beef, if you want it like 80-20 or 85-15, I think is how we go. We'll get down to the ground beef here in just a minute. I opened up this box, and I don't know why they called him Bolt, but it's supposed to be Bo Roden. Our cow's number was number 21. That's why that's there. And 2 of 4, so they know that we had 4 boxes. And that's how it would just always be done. And then here, it tells you like our sirloin steak, shoulder roast, and chuck roast. That's what's in this box. So we open it, and we see like this a beef chuck roast, and you can tell they're vacuum packed. They look good. The man at the butcher house, or I hate calling it a slaughterhouse, I've just never liked that term, at the butcher place, said that this was some of the best cows he had ever seen. So we were excited about that. Like I said, we used to always do ours ourselves. And now this freezer that we bought exclusively for this cow, we have been using to put other stuff in. So I'm going to have to move a little bit around. Here's another bag of my veggies. They're supposed to be eaten raw, and the girls freeze them, and that's fine. If you ever get some and they're starting to get kind of funky or old or whatever, know that you can freeze them. Just stick them in the freezer, and boom, you will have, I'm going to stick them down here. I've got milk. I mean, you can tell that this is, I've got milk in here. There's my last 24-cent half-gallon milk that I got. There's our 2 hams. I'm thinking about going back and getting more ham. These are our 50% off tilapia fillets. Just going to leave them down here. They won't close that way, I don't think. Maybe get down here. So I'm going to move some of this stuff around, and then I'll show y'all kind of as we get to boxes what we got. Okay? Okay, real quick, I'm going to give you 2 tips. First, and it's very, and I think I mentioned this before, it is very inexpensive to get one. I got ours from Amazon. I will leave a link for it down below. A freezer thermostat alarm. It will tell you the temperature of the room. It always gets hot in here. We have a vent in here, but it doesn't really work. And it will tell you the temperature of the inside of the freezer. It has gone up because I've had the door open. It'll go up and it will beep. It will alarm and let you know, hey look, you are... Do you hear it? Okay, and that alarm will keep going off until it gets back to the -1. It will actually get to -19. But it will beep until it gets to -1. So, and it's just because I'm holding the door open, trying to get stuff in there. Second thing, we bought this used, not new. This one over here is used. All of our appliances we buy used. It comes with a 90-day warranty, I think, which we still have a warranty on it. But this is a trick that I learned to make sure, because that was one reason why I got the alarm. I'm like, it just doesn't seem like it's cooling. And we figured out you have to lock the door. Yeah, it's supposed to be frost free, and see, it's building up frost. You have to lock the door. Okay, so how do I know if it's thawed out enough that it's messing up my food? You know what I mean? And this was a wonderful, wonderful tip that, oh, bless their heart, I can't even remember who told me. Take a little dish, put a little bit of water in it, put a quarter on top. You let the water freeze first. Stick your water in there, let it get ice. Then you stick your quarter on top. If at any point your quarter starts going down into the water, I mean, it's still on top. Yeah, it was still on top. It was stuck to the ice, but it was on top. It had not gone under the water. If at any point it goes under the water, then you know your freezer has been off long enough to thaw your crap out. Okay? Like if you have a power outage and they tell you, you know, don't open your freezers or open it as less as possible. I don't think that came out right. Yeah, that didn't quite come out right, but you know what I mean. Might have been this milk sticking out. I don't know. Anywho, but that has been a wonderful tip. Because sometimes the girls, this key technically does not work this freezer. We got it to work this freezer. I ordered the key off Amazon. And now we've had to put buckets of sand on that one. Because when Brian fell through the ceiling, he landed on the freezer and crushed it. Crushed the lid. But he's fine. The freezer's fine. We adapt and overcome in this house, y'all. I'm just saying. So we put buckets of sand on top of it. Hey, it works. It keeps the lid closed. It keeps the suction in. We're good. We're good. So let me get this box of roast put away, and then we'll open another box and see what we got. Okay, I just had to show y'all. Look at the sirloin steaks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We told them we wanted a 3/4 inch cut. Yeah. So this is a good 3/4 inch cut. They trim the majority of the fat off. You always want a little bit of fat left on because that just makes it good. And you want good marbling. This is Angus. Our last two that we fed out, Matilda and Spot, they were Angus. So this came from an Angus cattle rancher. So yeah, but I had to show the steaks. These are beef sirloin steak. So yeah. Okay, that was one box down. This was actually in one of those cardboard boxes. It is our ground beef, and I picked up the box to try to bring in. I was told not to pick up any of the boxes. I digress. I did. And the box broke with me. Of course, that was the only box that broke, and it was my box. So, but I'm going to get this ground beef, and I've noticed this one says ground, so we've got a good bit of ground beef. And then this one is our stew meat, our T-bone steaks, our chuck steaks, rib steaks, and rump roast. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, Heinz, it's all in here. And it didn't take up near as much room as I thought it would. Blessedly, we still had room for the crap that we got in here. We are slowly working our way down in this one. I've got a couple of empty baskets of some chicken. Luckily, I got that chicken from Aldi the other day. And we had set aside so much money for the processing of this, and it didn't cost quite what we were thinking. We've got about like $140 that we did not spend on the processing. So I think what we're gonna do, we talked about this, while the chicken is on sale and it's there, I'm gonna go back and get some more chicken. I might pick up maybe 2 more of the 50% off hams. Yeah. So, but this is all the ground. We had 38 packs of ground, and they're 2-pound packages, and there are 38 of them. And then this is the rib steak. It's like a New York strip and a ribeye. This part, it's like 2 ribeyes. If they were to cut it in half, this would be a ribeye and this would be a ribeye, and that's why it's called the rib steak. So got those. And then we've got T-bones. T-bone steaks. This is the rump roast, chuck roast, sirloin roast. And then down here I put the chuck steak, like cube steak. And then right here's the stew meat. So we got 4 packages of stew meat. I didn't count how many steaks. I just put them in there. And now we're going to lock this door so she can start back chilling. You know what I mean? Where is my cup with my quarter? Here's my cup with my quarter. And see, my quarter's done restuck. It's just stuck back to it, but it hadn't sunk. So, if you have a freezer, try doing that. Like, for real. You never know. You might have gone on vacation and you come back and you notice maybe your microwave is blinking. And you don't know how long the power's been out. Maybe only an hour. It might have been out 3 days. You don't know. You're on vacation. So, and that's just a good way of letting you know, you know what, we're good. If that quarter is down below that water, yeah. So I'm just going to take these boxes, and they did a wonderful job. There's no blood in these boxes. That has happened before. Yeah, they did an awesome job. It's all vacuum sealed. So yeah. So, and we used to tease, because people would ask us, what are y'all eating tonight? And we'd go steak. And they'd look at us like, wait a minute now, y'all some of the poorest family around. And Bo would finally make the comment, Fat Man would finally make the comment, for poor people, we shall be eating good, don't we? And that was when we would have the garden, and we would have crowder peas and field peas and green beans, and you know, if we ate it, we grew it. I mean, yeah, we had potatoes and lettuces and kale, and if we were eating it, we were growing it, buddy. We had chickens for eggs, and I have killed chickens. Little nugget. Yes, ma'am. You do what you gotta do. So, I'm gonna let that freezer do its thing. Becca is supposedly She's going to be making supper tonight. Her recipe. That will probably be a different vlog. Then again, she might not make it tonight. I might have to do something else. I don't know. But there you go. Alright, well, I guess I'll let y'all go, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, Hoins. Don't forget, if you like this type of video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and tell your friends. Yeah, we're trying to get our subscribers up. So, I hate begging, but please don't. No. Bye, Hoins.